Hello, welcome to Easy Tarot, and in today's video, we are going to see how your future spouse is going to treat you. Pick a card reading in English. For pile options, we have these three piles that I will be showing you virtually. So, these are the pile options that you have. You can pause the videos if you need to. Once you have picked your pile, you can choose the pile through intuition as well. You can go to the description down below and there will be timestamp for your respective pile. Without further ado, let's get started with pile number one. So pile number one, this is going to be a reading and we'll see today how your future spouse is going to treat you. For your reading, we are using Prince of Tarot deck. Before we begin with the reading, let's take some cards that will let you know whether this pile is the right pile for you. Um, what is the personality of pile number one? People. Guardian angel. Okay. Queen of Swords. So those of you who chose pile number one, you are being represented with the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a person who is rational, who is logical, who sometimes procrastinate because of her thoughts. It's not necessarily the life is making her delay, the experiences are not making this person delay, and they might be procrastinating sometimes because they might be overthinking about some subjects or something like that. Yes, obviously in the positive side they are really thoughtful of other person as well. They are really, I'm getting a Virgo vibes as well for this from this person. It doesn't have to be. They might be a Gemini too. They are someone who understands others really deeply, who is good at thinking, and when when there's a downside for this person, when things are not going well, this person ends up overthinking a lot. So that's what I'm getting from pile number one. So if this is you, you are in the right pile over here. Let's see how your future spouse is going to treat you. We have death, how pile number one says future spouse is going to treat you for the YouTube reading guardian angel. We have the lovers. We have seven of wands. Obviously, right off the bat, I'm seeing a lot of moodiness from this person. This person is not actually moody, to be very honest. That's not the energy of this person that I'm receiving. But that is a message that I'm receiving from your side, how you perceive this person to be. How you're going to perceive your future spouse to be is someone who is moody, someone who doesn't, someone who gets angry and defensive at one time versus someone who gets really intimate at the other. Um, this especially, there's a song that resonates this similar energy. First, you want to go to the left, then you want to turn right. Um, you want to argue all day and then make love all night. So this is the song lyrics from Justin Bieber. So yes, this might be the energy of your of how you are perceiving your future spouse. I would like to go in a deeper dive as in why your future spouse is behaving like this. But let's see their behavior towards you in general. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't be surprised if you're already in touch with your future spouse right now. Like you know that this is your man or woman or your person, and you are going to marry them. I wouldn't be surprised if your relationship is in an on and off tone, because literally we have death, that is like the no contact situation, lovers that is like coming back into a reunion. Then we have seven of wands, which is defensiveness energy. Then we have star, which is like you guys come together, you have passionate night. And then we have five of swords, next morning you fight with each other. Especially I'm receiving a strong male energy. I have second channel song for you guys, and that song is One Last Time from Maroon 5. The song lyrics says how um, they cannot let go of the other person, and they know that they are going to feel regretful in the morning next day, and they still cannot help it. They still want to be with this person, they still want to touch this person, caress this person, and just makes love to this person. And even though it's not about physicality, it's about love that I'm seeing. Maybe your person's love language is physical touch. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Let's see in a deeper dive. Yes, also you guys fight a lot. Um, I don't know, for some reason. And we have five of wands over here. Let's see why your future spouse is the way they are. Okay. For the deeper dive, as in what is going on in their head or their mind when they are reacting in this on and off kind of scenario, we are going to use traditional tarot deck. And we'll shuffle these cards first. And we'll begin. Guardian Angel, for YouTube viewers, let me know what what is going on in their head. What is the person's energy? What is the future spouse's energy? They somehow feel that this relationship is literally too good to be true. Because this card did flip out, and then this card literally flipped out right below the star. So it is like star is the blessings. Star is everything. Star is love. Star is abundance. And Five of Pentacles is someone abandoning you. I wouldn't be surprised if your person has abandonment issues. And that's why they are really, they, in their head, they are trying to reject you before you reject them. And that's what they are doing. I'll keep these cards over here. Doesn't seem right. Just a moment, please. Okay. I don't know where to keep this card. Yeah, I'll keep it over here. Okay, this is your pile. Okay. Sometimes they are stressed out, but yeah, let's figure out what other cards are coming out. What's the card for five? What is clarified for Five of Pentacles? They become really scared at how happy you make them. This is your current energy. For most of you guys, this is literally your current energy. This is not your future energy. This is the person you are in contact with, and they are treating you like this right now. This is not your future, and then you know this is not your future. Anyway, um, when they have an argument with you, when they have a fight with you, that's because they they are afraid of how much happy you make them, how much wonderful you make them feel, how much good you make them feel. And last time they have felt this good, you know, last time they have felt wonderful and good and loved, um, they were also abandoned the very next, um, either next moment or next month or next, like they were abandoned by that same person who gave them love and fulfillment. And that's why, again, that's their mentality right now. They are like, okay, you know what, I'm going to reject you before you reject me, because I know you are too good to be true for me. They doesn't understand, with the moon over here and the lovers, they doesn't understand the intimacy of your connection. And by intimacy, I do not mean the physical intimacy. I mean the emotional intimacy, the depth, the soulful connection that you have. They do not understand it one bit. They are really confused at why they are feeling this way. For some of you, this might be your twin flame or soulmate connection, a strong twin flame-ish vibe, to be very honest. And yes, the more, I mean, almost they believe is they are trying to, what they are doing is moving from their instincts or making decisions from their instincts. But what they are actually doing is making decisions based on their soul, their heart. Their heart knows what is right for them. And that's how they are making the decision. And they doesn't understand this is the scenario. Okay? Hmm. What if tomorrow you leave me? What if tomorrow I'm not yours anymore? I won't be able to manage. And it's better for me to leave you right now. That's what they want to do. They want to end the situation that you are having with them. They want to have an end. They want to be done with it, but not only physically. They just don't want to say that, okay, we are done, we break up right now. They don't want it in the verbal way. I was about to say verbal format. So maybe some of you use these jargons, yeah, especially you, but it might be them as well. They doesn't want this to just end physically. They want this relationship to end with their heart as well. They want to move on. That's what I just heard. And this phrase was said by someone else. And I don't know whether it would be appropriate to let you know this right now, but yeah, there was this real life video that I was saying. I'm not going to name it, and those who know, you know, but I'm not going to name it for the sake of, I don't know, privacy or something. And it's my value. It's how I um, it's what I do usually. I don't say where what source it is. Those who know, you know. But this is the phrase that I heard from the psychologist talking about couples counseling, and this is a real life incident that has happened. And also, yeah, yeah, they said they want to move on. And if you know friends, there's this energy where Phoebe says to Rachel, saying that I want you to come with me. Um, just I want to want you. I'm not phrasing it right. Um, I wish that you wanted to be with me as a roommate. Yeah. But then since they try to do it physically first, and then that doesn't work out, you have to come together because there's chemistry, there's love, there's bond, and there's this pure love, okay, that's not coming from the instinct whatsoever. This is not the body that is driving them towards you, and this is the understanding that they has to have, that this is not just about the body. This is not just them that is feeling love towards you. You are feeling love towards them as well. Okay, this is it, guys. So this is how your future spouse will treat you and why. How they will treat you, how it would look like is they will try to break up with you, they will make up with you, they will kiss you, they will be suddenly defensive, they will tell that they want to break up once again, and then they will come back. You guys have wonderful intimacy with them, physical intimacy, and then they are like fighting with you the next day. That's how they treat you. Yeah. Let me know for who this reading was, because I'm really curious, because this reading was supposed to be for the future spouse, that is like a new person, new energy, but then this is like definitely someone someone is going through this situation right now. This is not the future energy whatsoever. Let me know in the comments down below to confirm whether my theory is right, okay? Whether my feeling is right, not like theory. It's not a theory, it's just a feeling. That's what I'm sensing, that's what I'm picking up on the vibes point of view. Okay, so this is it. Namaste, goodbye. And if you need personal reading, description has the details that you would need. Okay, the email ID is in the description, you can contact me there. Okay, so those of you who have chosen file number 2, this is going to be a reading. Let's see who you are, what is your personality first, just to get the reference that this is the reading for you. Mhm. Okay, we have 3 of cups. So you are a person who loves your friends, who loves the show Friends, who is really really emotional as a person, who believes in soulmate, because there's 3 cups over here, and also 3 cups they are holding in their hands. So that is definitely a soulmate vibes. Who believes in sharing, who believes in um, you know caring for others and keeping others first. Sometimes you're you're really someone who has either a lot of friends, or it doesn't matter how many friends you have, either you have 3 friends or more friends than that of 3, but you really value your friends, you know what I mean? So this is what I'm receiving from your energy. You value people. Yeah, not just friends, but people in general. That's the energy. And for those who are coming from file number 1 to watch file number 2, I'm sensing your energy, and Angel wants to let you know, yes, there is love there in their heart. Just the thing is, mm, they almost say that they love you, but they can't say it. It's like that there's a blockage, there's an obstacle, and that obstacle is definitely that fear. The fear that it is only them that they are having feelings for you, and not you who's having feelings for them. Okay, this was just for pile number 1. Ignore this message if you are completely and only watching pile number 2. So let's see for pile number 2, who your how your future spouse is going to treat you. Let's actually take a glimpse of who your future spouse will be. Okay, Queen of Swords. This is not a coincidence. Okay, so for some of you, you have to watch pile number one, or pile number one was your person, and this is you. I don't know. This is like a flipped energy. It can be. We'll see, of course, in the reading, whatever we are receiving. But yes, let's see. Your person is Queen of Swords. Um, um, yeah, I would highly recommend you to watch the pile number one, and that's the same energy I'm receiving. Yeah, they are quite in their headspace. This person's vibe, profile number two, who are freshly over here. I'm sensing that this person, the butterflies is what I'm seeing. They are social butterflies, or they are butterflies in their head. They are just flying all around. They are just thinking about all these stuffs. They have strong air sign in their chart, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and for some of them, it has Pisces or Scorpio as well. But yes, their head is strong. They are thoughtful, rational, logical, and they love things in control. With the fist that she is holding right now, it almost looks like she would love to have everything in control. And yeah, that's the energy I'm receiving. They also are someone who love the energy of the night or the dawn. Okay, when there's no sun in the sky, it doesn't matter if it is early in the morning or late at night. They just love that time period. They feel really peaceful, really connected to everything, to earth. They feel more grounded in that way. And especially we have this um, lady is wearing red dress, and there's a chair in the background that is also giving me the energy of root chakra. Okay, let's see how your future spouse is going to treat you. How your future spouse is going to treat you. By number two, general messages, guardian angel, for those who are watching YouTube. Some of you have shoulder pain, back pain. That's what you're going through, and some of you might have mental illnesses, and that's the reason you have all these physical pains that you're going through. Just as a disclaimer, if you are, um, always seek the professional's help. Okay. Okay. Now we have Ace of Wands, and for some of you, I've also received Goddess's energy. The Goddess is here to help you. Especially, at least for me, um, I'm someone who channels Radha from Radha Krishna, God and Goddess, and they are the ultimate energy of true love. And true love is nothing without self love. So, self love is such a crucial part of true love. So, yeah, if it resonates with you, maybe this is the message for you too. Okay, Ace of Wands might also represent that whatever troubles you are having, your future spouse will try to help you with that. It doesn't matter. They are not going to judge you. They are going to be emotionally available. Why? Because we have Ace of Cups in the bottom of the deck. They are going to be emotionally available. They are going to be loving. They are going to be caring. Um, they are going to give you the shoulder to cry on. And yeah, that's what I'm receiving. And I just had to switch off the camera for a little bit to check whether it's recording properly. There was once a time that it was not, so I just wanted to, just for the sake of mental peace. And while I did that, and then I restarted the camera, the camera adjusted to light after it got restarted. So it was temporarily looking as if it's dark, completely dark, and then there's just light over here. And that was looking so pretty and so romantic. I believe your future spouse would be really romantic with you. They would be really, yeah. Oh, oh, how can I forget this? Ace of Cups is the energy of true love, but self love first. So, those who cannot love themselves cannot love others. And yes, they are going to love you, and this love is going to be really healthy. Wow, how you're going to feel with your future spouse is you're going to be blushing, you're going to be on your toes all the time. Your romance, the honeymoon phase of your relationship kind of doesn't end for a real long time, definitely. Or maybe you guys do end up being romantic to each other every now and then, even though there are tough times, right? Like the day might be something that you are going through a rough period, you're not happy, you don't know how, oh, especially they are not happy. um, they are stressed out, they do not feel very loved, they do not understand what to do, they are dedicating themselves to other person or other important matters, and then they are not in alignment with themselves. One of the strongest energy I'm receiving from your future spouse is they might be an empath, yeah, a people pleaser, or an introverted person. Any which ways, but yes, when the moon comes out, okay, they are a total different person. They are really romantic with the flower over here. Okay, they are romantic. They are musical. They are. This is really really an ironic card. This is Eight of Cups, and the picture was supposed to show that they are abandoning their emotions or their emotional preference. This is most often the card that letting go of the fear or letting go of the grief or sadness. That's the positive message that Eight of Cups actually represents, because in traditional tarot, obviously they are moving away from the cups, and over here also they depicted that she's moving away from the cup, but where is she heading towards? Is towards the river. Okay, so all I can say for you guys is when the moon comes out or when the sun goes down, okay, they become a completely different person. They recharge themselves, they give themselves what they need first, okay, with the Ace of Cups in the bottom of the deck. And later on they once they are fulfilled, they head towards you, and they are so romantic, okay. I don't want to say this, but I don't know why. They could be I French, Spanish, or Italian. That's what I heard. So this could be their language, or um they are interested in these countries, or they want to travel. I don't know what it is, but these are what I just channel right now. You can let me know how it reflects to you. Okay, let's see how else your future spouse will be treating you. Are these all cards? Okay, this is not the card. Okay, bottom of the deck is again Ace of Cups. We have Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, wonderful. Five of Pentacles, and the Death, wonderful. This is an amazing message. Okay, so they always believe in second chance, okay. With these three combinations and along with the Ace of Pentacles, they believe in second chance. They believe in trying again for what we need. Okay. Um, I don't know. I just heard again. Um, like in Monica's voice when I was saying the word again. So I don't know. Maybe it's definitely your energy. By number two, you're someone who watch Friends a lot. Okay. Um, the Magician is okay. If I'll tell you this message from your future spouse's point of view, as if your future spouse is saying to you, they would be saying, you know what, we are meant to be together forever, and I know it in my heart. I know that we can solve any problems or anything together. We can manifest anything. We can ask the universe, to God, to align with us, to help us deal with all the stagnation, all the abandonment, all the problems, all the money issues, and let that problems die away. Let that problems be transformed into abundance. We can also manifest all the beautiful things in our marriage. I have this faith in my heart. We can manifest this beautiful start. We can manifest anything we want together. The dream house we want, the children, how their education would be, our health, our abundance, money. We can manifest whatever we want. We can always have second chances. Love by number two's person. I don't know. Okay. When I'm seeing the death over here, this this is definitely pile number one and pile number two. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. If you have watched pile number two, only I would recommend go watch pile number one if you feel your intuition is calling you to, because it's literally as if both of you have spoken in the same channel as different piles. Okay, how you're treating them, how they are treating you, it's there, it's here. um yeah, so this is it. This was the reading for you guys. Let me know how much it resonated. Let me know who has watched pile number one and two, both of them. And if you are having questions, as in why am I not taking the clarifiers or the thoughts intentions cards with the traditional card as I did for pile number one, I'm not doing that because we do not need it. There's no hidden intention or anything like that. It's just a very clear cut message over here. Okay, so this was it. Um, yeah, see you later. Bye. Namaste. For those of you who chose file number three, this is going to be a reading, and let's see how your future spouse is going to treat you. And just to know whether this is your pile, we are going to see. Just a moment. We are going to take one card to see what is your personality or what is your energy, current energy. And based on that, we'll know whether you are in the right pile. Okay? Let's see. Futures. Sorry. What is your personality? Pile number three. Pile number three. Personality. General message. Guardian angel. You're talkative. You're motivated. You might be talking about motivation. You are a motivational speaker. You are really a giver. You love to help others, love to give others. You are generous in terms of money. A lot of your love languages are also reflected over here. For one, you your love language is act of service, okay, or your love language is words of affirmation, okay. So yeah, if it resonates with you, welcome. This is your pile. For some of you, your love language is this, and you expect this love language from your partner. This could be the truth too, or vice versa. Okay, we have the Tower, the Star, Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands. Just a moment, I'm not. Okay. Just a moment, please. I mean, there is a strong pain that I'm sensing from this energy, and yeah, it's literally the energy of drama with the Tower. I've never sensed so much of strength in this energy before. Um, but definitely, it's almost like, you know how I'm feeling right now. My, I mean, there's a pain in my throat. There's a lump in my throat. It's almost like I want to cry, but I cannot. That's the energy I'm receiving. The Devil and the Moon. This is definitely a person you know, and you might be in no contact with. Okay. Hmm. I will let you know how they are going to treat you, as if you are writing your diary. Okay? So if you would write your diary once you have already met your person, um, I mean, this is definitely the current energy. I don't know why. This is a really, really, really different energy from that of anything else. It's literally the energy of a specific person, to be very honest. That's what I'm sensing, but it doesn't have to be. And for some of you, if you are, watching this for the future, not the current energy, but for the future spouse, a new person, and if it doesn't resonate, and if it is not the way that you want your person to make you feel, like, all you have to do is, you know I mean, you all know that you are the co-creator of the universe. You can definitely create your own, reality. You can just send this out to the universe, and then everything will be fine. Okay, like, literally, it's that simple. Okay. So I'll be saying these messages as if you're writing a diary about your person and about how they are treating you. Okay, this is again your perception about them. Later on, if we need, and if my angel says, we can also take clarifiers, as in why they are behaving the way they are, and if your assumptions is right about this person or not. Okay. Dear diary, I just I don't know how to say this, but I just realized that my person was sneaking out, that my person was having a different life. They were lying to me, or something, or maybe they were cheating. And obviously it's hard, and I'm trying my best to display that I'm fine with all those wigs and all these costumes, which is not my actual hair color and not my reality any which ways. I understand, God, that this is the lesson that you need me to learn, but it's still tough. And at the end of the day, I'm just thinking, was it all for sex? Was it all because they just wanted to use me and that's it? Was there never a true connection? And I'm honestly confused. It didn't feel like that. And it suddenly ended up being like that at the same time. I just wish I could bury myself somewhere. I just wish I could hide somewhere. I mean, can I just hide from the world and then not come back again? It's like I'm having so much of sorrow in my heart. My heart is being stabbed, and I don't know what to say. And obviously, we ended things, and this was a major tower moment because my whole belief system was crashed. What I thought about this person was completely different about, and what they ended up being is completely different, or maybe they are not, and maybe this is what I'm thinking, or maybe this is what I'm perceiving. I do not understand. I do not understand who they are anymore. It's as if suddenly they are not who they said they were, and that makes me sad. But I understand whatever has happened for good, and I learned the lesson that I needed to, and I am moving on. I swear I'm moving on. Um, at least I'm trying to, or at least I know that it didn't happen for bad, obviously. It was like a bittersweet moment, but that's that. I can't explain that feeling to be just sad, or I can't explain that feeling to be just happy. I need one clarifier. But yes, one day I manifested this beautiful, loving relationship that I wanted. A marriage, especially, is in terms of twin flame as well. And you know what happened? The blessings happened. Angels did bless me with all the things that I needed, wanted, desired, and I feel happy right now. And this is exactly what I manifested. This is exactly what I wanted. Um, yes, there's still a little bit of sadness in my heart, but I mean, I'm just confused. Is it really, uh, is this really the dream come true? Or am I thinking way too much about this? I don't know. I'm just happy. And we do come together, and we do share a lot of intimacy with each other. And we share love towards each other as well. With the two of cups over here and eight of wands representing the intimacy that you have. Okay, if you are hearing the humming voice in the background, please do not mind that. And if you did not hear that, thank God, because I'm nervous whether that would be audible in this video. Anyway, I'll try to raise my voice for you guys, okay? So, yes, this is who your future spouse is. This is where you end things with your future spouse, and this is where you have a new beginning with your future spouse. Um, what was their intention? Okay, so I just wanted to know whether you know what you thought of them as sneaking around or as being a cheater, a liar, because there is a Seven of Pentacles, and then there being a time that you were thinking whether this was just for sex, and whether this was just for the superior, ulterior reasons that they were with you. Let's take clarifier whether that's true. Like, what was their energy? This is not your perception of them. This is them, literally, what they were going through at that point of time. We have the Hermit, the Chariot, and Two of Wands. If you were thinking if they had a person in their life, a third person they were cheating with, I have to confirm that because we have Two of Wands over here. Though they were thinking what would be right for them for a long term, considering everything, not just their emotions. So there is this strong emotional drive that they have, and that is also represented with the water over here. Hmm. But all in all, no, I do not see that they were just driven by their sexuality towards you. And honestly, they didn't know what they were doing when they were with you. Virgo energy with the Hermit over here, they were just going through a time of life where they were questioning everything. They were questioning, yes, about their sexuality as well. They were questioning whether they would ever feel good with anyone. And at that point of time, you happen to come into their life. They happen to have had intimacies with you, but that has nothing to do with, that was not just their motive. That was not their motive in which way. They were just going through a phase of life where they were questioning a lot of things that has happened to them. And this is something that we all go through. You know what I mean? We all have these questions in our head, like, who am I? um, why am I here? Or what do I like? What do I dislike? Why do I feel so disconnected with myself? Why do I don't feel happy anymore? So that's the questioning phase that they were going through. And then they were not taking the decisions from their mind. They were taking the decisions from that that desperation that they were having inside of them, that emptiness that they were having inside of them. And that's how they ended up being with you in the first place. And they were trying to manage two different worlds at the same time. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, and every one of you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, maybe they are just trying to balance out themselves, like they are trying to balance their shadow side and then their light side, or they are trying to balance their feminine side and their masculine side. They are trying to balance their belief, their optimism, their faith with the practical aspect of them, which is the practical side of them. They are trying to have a balance in their life. They were just going through this phase of life, and once this phase did end, by the end they were thinking about what is right for them. They could think about what is right for them. Yeah, that's what is going through in their head. I don't know whether you're happy with this news or not, but I just needed to take the clarifier, what they were going through. We just needed that. That's literally what is going through in their head. They're just thinking about who I am. With the Two of Wands as well, the very first interpretation is definitely one of the interpretation that I had. But right now, when I'm seeing this all together, I'm having, you know, another interpretation that is linked with all these cards together, which is like, I don't know who I am. With the Hermit, especially, I don't know who I am. I don't know where I'm from. I don't know what I need. I don't know what I want. I don't know why I feel so unhappy right now, and stuff like that. So, this is it. For some of you guys, this is a platonic relationship. I have to say that. I don't know why I'm sensing this energy. And twice now, I just sensed some other YouTube channel. Uh, like you might be seeing someone else as well, someone who has to do, yeah, someone who might be a tarot reader and who is in YouTube as well. So this is one of the energy that I received. So let me know in the comments down below whether it resonated and how it resonated. I would like to know that. And see you next time. Namaste. Goodbye.